In this video, we'll be going over how to create a box league on clublocker. So starting at your club's homepage here, you're going to have to go into the admin mode to create a box league. Once you go into the admin mode, go to organize, play, box leagues, and then here's where you'll create your box league. So just click the plus sign here, and then all the info for the box league setup will pop up. So to start, you can have the name of your box league right here. Under sport type is where you'll find all the different scoring options. So if you wanted to do one set, best of three, or doubles, for example, you would click it here. And if the rating type is available, you want to have singles international rating selected. That way, all of the matches will count towards Club Locker rating. Here you have your start and end date, and then down here we have our season settings. And this is kind of the bulk of the content and setup for box leagues. So under the point system here, these are the only available options from Club Locker. So you'd have to select one that works for your league. And there's various different ones. So for example, you can have every player gets 1 point per game won, or for example, up here, you can have preset point options for different score lines in the matches. So you'll just have to look through these and decide which one works best for your league. Over here, we have the default policy. There's only two options. Loser gets 1 point or loser gets 0 point in the event of a default. Here we have the amount of players per boxes. You can be anywhere from 1 up to 20. And once the box league is created, you can change the size of the individual boxes. They don't all have to be the same. Then here, prior season minimum matches requirement. This only applies after the first season of a box league. For the initial setup, you'll want to have 0 selected. Here for number of players promoted, this is just the amount of players in each box that will be moved up a box at the end of a season. So if you clicked 1, the top person in every box would get moved up 1 box after the season is ended. And then we have the same thing for demotion here. You can select the amount of players that are demoted at the end of every season. Here, you just have your ranking category, adult or junior. And then you want to have calculate ranking selected. So again, counts towards club locker ratings. And then hide box league from players. This is up to you as the organizer if you want this info to be available for players to see or not. And then again, under sign up settings, these are optional. If you as the organizer want to be in full control of adding people into the box league, putting them into boxes and taking them out, you don't want to have any of these selected. But if you want your members to be able to sign up for it themselves, you can select these options. So once you've gone and set this up, you can click create, and then it'll take you to the next page, which I have an example for. So once you set up your box league, you can start to add players here into the unassigned players section, and you'll have a huge list here. From this list, you can then drag players over into the individual boxes, and this is where you can change the size of boxes as well. So you can have, they don't all have to be 4 players, for example. You could have 4, 3, 5, and so on, whatever you want. So then once your season is done, if you want to do a new season, up in the top right here, you'll hit create new season. You select your new start and end date. You can select your number of players promoted and demoted. And once you hit create, it'll just make a new season of the league you already set up. So that's all you need to know to get started with your box league.